Here we are given the function f of x equals 5x squared, and we need to find an expression for f of the quantity x plus h without simplification. So I'm going to copy the equation down, and where I see the input variable x, I'm going to leave a space for me to replace the input variable with what I was told to replace it with. For example, my input variable x given in the problem has been replaced with the quantity x plus h. This notation means that we are to substitute the quantity x plus h with parentheses where you see an x in the problem. So I left a blank here. I'm going to be replacing x with x plus h as indicated by the problem. That gives you the question on the left-hand side. Then replacing the input variable of the original equation with the quantity x plus h, and notice I'm using parentheses here, I get that f of the quantity x plus h would be 5 and then the quantity x plus h squared. This would be the answer without simplification. To simplify my answer, if you don't know the shortcut to square a binomial, then you must realize that squaring in mathematics means that whatever the base is, in my case x plus h, needs to be multiplied by itself. Now I'm going to copy the 5. The 5 will be distributed to everything that I get out after foiling or multiplying out these two binomials. So my first multiplication, x times x, I get x squared. The next multiplication is x times h, and it's positive, so I will write plus xh. The inside terms, you could think of it as h times x, but because I wrote the last term as xh, I will write hx as xh, just so that it's obvious that these two terms are like terms. The last multiplication would be h times h, or h squared. As I said before, the 5 will be distributed to everything that we get out after multiplying these two binomials. But first, I can combine the two like terms. In the parentheses here, this is 1xh and this is 1xh, and if you combine them you get 2xh. So far I have x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. Now that I've combined those two like terms, I'm going to distribute the 5. 5 times x squared is 5x squared. 5 times 2xh would be 10xh. And then finally 5 times h squared would be 5h squared. So you could leave your answer like this, or for that matter, there was nothing wrong with leaving the answer with the 5 factored out as opposed to having multiplied it out.